Today I'm in my office, you guys, working on a little project. I'm just trying to get familiar with my Cricut Explorer, and I wanted to show you guys like a little project that I'm doing. I just purchased some SVG files from Etsy, and I was having a hard time like downloading them or opening the files up because they were zip files, and I'm not really a techie or computer techie, so I had to figure out how to open the file, which was very easy, come to find out. But I just figured that this would be a great time to show you guys me working on a small project, nothing big, but I wanted to show you guys what I was doing. So right now I'm in the Cricut design space, and I have everything set up to begin to print over here. I've already started that process before I decided to turn the camera on. So you guys missed that first step, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how it's working and going now. So this is going to start printing the second part of my project, and in the black here is the first part, and then the second part, which is a different color, it's printing the second part, which it's doing now. And then you guys, while that's printing, I want to show you guys my heat press that I got. That's in my office as well. This is something that I am also learning how to get familiar with. But this heat press is by Heat Nation. That's where it was purchased from, and I'm just gonna put this down because I'm about to put the design on here, and you want to kind of like heat your shirt up first, and so that's what I just did. So this is the heat press, and I'm gonna put my design on this shirt right here. So I'm gonna get started with the next step. Okay guys, so I've already pulled off the extra vinyl that I don't need and that I want to save. So I got my weeding tool right here, and all of these tools that I have came with my Cricut Air design, but and you have this little spatula thing too, and also this like kind of like smooths out the little air bubbles. But what I use mostly is this weeding tool here. So right now I'm just gonna go in and begin to remove the excess vinyl that's that I'm not going to be using for this project, and you just peel it on off. Very easy. And the color that I'm using is this metallic gold color, and I'm actually using two different colors. So I'm just pulling all the extra vinyl out to open up the areas that I want exposed. And it's very, very easy. And you know what, you guys, these little projects are so fun and relaxing if you're a crafty person like myself. Like, I absolutely enjoy doing like arts and crafts for some reason. But anyways, you guys, so I got all of that out, and now I am done. I'm gonna peel this off. So now this is the part, one part, it says mother. So I'm done with that. Now I'm going to get my other part here, which I've already, you can't see it, but it's already cut open or cut out what I want the other side to say. But what I'm going to do is first I'm going to cut off this side, because this is the extra vinyl that's not going to be used, and I want to save it so that I can use that on another project. So I'm just cutting it, but I just wanted to make sure I wasn't cutting any of my letters out. Okay, so I'm going to save that other piece, and then I'm going to put this back on my my sticky board thing, my grip board, and then I'm going to do the same thing just peel off the vinyl so that I could get everything off that I want, so I can put it on the shirt. And you guys, I'm learning this the Cricut, and not only am I learning the Cricut, I'm also learning the heat press all at the same time. Okay, so now again, I'm just gonna go in, peel out the extra vinyl, and that's it. Okay, so now this is done. So basically you can see what it's gonna say. It's gonna read motherhood life, and that's what's gonna go on my shirt. So now it's time to go over to the shirt so we could press it on. Alright guys, so now that I'm over here by the heat press, what I did was, to get the center of my shirt, I folded it in half. I folded the shirt in half because that'll give me my center of where or the middle of my shirt. So I'm going to press that. And this thing is pretty heavy. It's like a professional one. But my temperature is set on 315, and it's like for like 15 seconds. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm going to open my shirt up. And I'm going to lay it here on the heat press. You guys, I'm trying to do this and hold the camera at the same time. So please bear with me. And actually my little thing pulls out, so I don't have to take the risk of burning my fingers. Alright, so now that we got our center of the shirt, or the middle of our shirt, I got my tape measure, and what I like to do, or what I've learned to do, is to take my tape measure. This is a soft tape measure, and I just lay it on top of the crease because that's my center. And then I go down 3 inches, and that's where I'm gonna have my this is where I'm gonna start my first. That's where I want it to be. I think I'm going to take this 3.5 inches because the other one is going to go on top of that. So this is how I know where I want to put my words, or what it's going to say on the middle, just by using my tape measure. Okay, so I've already stuck this side down, and then I'm going to fold this over and just pull my tape measure out because I have it where I want it to be. And then I'm just going to, you know, just kind of push it down a little bit, make sure it's sticking. And I'm going to use my Teflon paper, and I'm just going to roll it back on, and now we're gonna iron it on for about 15 seconds. So once it's done, the machine will beep, and that lets you know that it's ready. All right, so now we take that off, move that to the side, and it should be ready to just peel off. So easy, right? So now that that part is done, I'm going to take this other word here, mother, and I'm going to layer it a little bit on top of the other part. You want to make sure it's kind of straight. They have a little it's like a ruler, but it's for this type of stuff, like for measuring and making sure you're putting it in the right place. I'm going to order one of those for myself. Oh, and then I'm going to put this part down here because this little strip goes at the bottom. So I'm going to put this here, and we can do both of these at the same time. I just want to make sure that's good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take this and put it back on top, because I want to protect the vinyl that doesn't have the transfer carrier on it. And then we're going to repeat what we did the second time, or the first time, for another 15 seconds. And like I said, it'll beep once it's done. And you guys, we made our shirt. You gotta have a lot of strength to open this thing, because it's pretty heavy opening. Okay, so now we're gonna peel this part off, you guys. And voila! Isn't that cute? I'm so excited. How cute. So I ended up getting this on Etsy, and I just downloaded it and printed it up in, well, I didn't even print it. I just downloaded it in the design space and clicked make, and we have our motherhood life shirt. So that was really easy, you guys. I want to show you real quick how I designed it, or I didn't design it, but how I just went about the steps on making it and getting it to the shirt. So okay, so here I'm in Cricut Design, and I'm gonna go to new. I want to save this project, and I'm gonna just name it Motherhood. Okay, so I named it Motherhood there. But when I go to create a design or a project, I'm gonna go to my uploads, because I've already downloaded stuff. These are some of the things that are already in my system that I downloaded so far. These were the cute ones that I just got today, and I have a couple of other ones, because the lady that I bought it from on Etsy, she had a bundle deal for like $5.99, and you got like 32 different SVGs. So I'm excited to start working on those. But I also saw this Motherhood Life, and it was for $1.99. So I went ahead and purchased it. I downloaded it onto my computer, and then I uploaded it from my computer here into Design Space like that. Okay, so I already have it in there, so I'm just going to cancel out of that. But I'm going to go to new project up here, new project here in this corner, and it's going to take me here like that. But I'm going to do, let's see, images. You guys, I'm learning myself. Oh, these are different images that you can actually purchase off of in Design Space. But not what I want to do. I want to, okay, here's all my designs here. So when I first began this project, I just started here and clicked on it, and then I go down to insert, and then it just brings it up here, and then I kind of like make it the size that I want. So what I did was I took it from 11 inches. I took it all the way down to 9 just by doing this. Or you can go up here in this little box here and actually type in the actual size you want, and it'll do it for you. So that's the size that I have here. And then once I was done, I just go up to make it right here in this corner, and it already separates the colors for you. So these are the colors that it came in, but of course you can choose the colors that you want. And then you just click make it. You start off with the first color, which is the black. I chose white for that. And then I always want to make sure when you're doing shirts that you mirror your project so that it flips it, so that when you go to put it on your shirt, it reads the correct way. And those were the steps that I took before I actually turned the camera on. to show you guys what I was doing. So after this step here, I just click continue, and then it actually wants you to start loading your mat. You know, you put your vinyl on your mat, which is this, and then inserting it into your machine so that it could cut out your design. And that's it, you guys. So it was really that easy for me to do. And if you guys aren't familiar with Design Space, it's a system that comes with your Cricut Explorer, and it's just where you do all your designs. They have designs there for you to purchase, and you can just download designs in there, or you can create your own. So I'm learning myself, and as I work with this more, I will continue to show you guys how it's being done. But I'm so thankful that I have that heat press, because you know, now I can design shirts and things like that. And it's football season, so I'm going to be making me a bunch of shirts that have different things on it for football season, because those are real big during this time of the year. So I hope you guys found this video interesting, and thanks for hanging out with me for this short period to show you guys how I made my shirt. I'm happy with the way it came out. But one thing I did notice on the shirt here, when you do your when you're getting ready to put your design on your shirt and actually iron it on, or use the machine to lay it, make sure that all of your vinyl is completely off. That's not supposed to be on the shirt, because I see here this little area here, it's just a little bit, but that's a piece of vinyl that was still left on the carrier that I actually you know, pressed down, so now it's kind of stuck. There is a way that you can take vinyl off of shirts or remove it, but it's not that big of a deal. I was just practicing with this one. And yeah guys, so that's one thing you want to make sure of, so you don't have that mistake like me. But that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and if you want to see more videos like this, comment down below so that I know you guys are interested and I will make them. But as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.